office of the president. He had been invited to introduce the permanent secretaries who are in our midst. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mheshimiwa Tuju. To the family of the late Professor Dr. Barbara, Michael, and the extended family. To the clergy,
the seating arrangements,
to the fourth president,
we tried our best,
and all elected leaders present and fellow mourners.
As a family,
we have to
something
as
big as this.
So,
if there are any shortcomings, please forgive us. It's not because we slighted you, our guests,
principal secretaries,
because it was tough for us to organize
Professor.
Kindly, a big thing like this from
you allow me to introduce the PS in charge of basic education, Dr. Bello Kipsang. Just wave.
With respect to the sitting arrangements.
And then there is the PS in charge of higher education, Dr. Beatrice Inyangala.
After consultation,
one word to the family. It's never an easy thing to lose a loved one.
In the family,
receive my sincere condolences.
Who is John Obare, to come
on behalf of the ministry,
make his remarks, and that will
the
be
rest
followed
of the government
by our
in my own
from Nigeria.
Personal capacity, we've had to interact to ensure that we have a decent send-off for Prof. I pray that the grace of the Almighty God be with you. Thank you.
I think we may have a little musical interlude while we are sorting out a few things and waiting for Raphael. Choir. Oh, DJ, weka kitu kidogo.
Okay. Thank you. Kaka na wachunu ne liel wanyalo bedo gi program to nyaka wad just program kalure gi welo mawayudo. Omentiere adjustment moke program mungi ono agoero kamano kuom kwe muse bedo godo kendo I like to apologize for the seating arrangement. We tried our best, but it is not every day that as a family we have to organize something as big as this.
Niombe kuheshimu kuwasili kwake kinara wetu mpendwa Injinia Daktari Raila Amolo Odinga. Na sasa niombe kwa heshima na taadhima kuu wengine wetu tupate kuketi ili kuruhusu ratiba kuendelea. Endelea ndugu.
I was in the middle of my speech when Raila Amolo Odinga, the former Prime Minister, and my friend came in. My greetings to you, Woodmun Bondo. I will now give a very brief speech on behalf of the Magoha family. As brief as the tail of a pig. Annus mirabilis. There have been many scholars here who know what annus mirabilis means. When the Queen had a problem with Prince Diana and Prince Charles, she sounded it by saying annus mirabilis. Translated means a very bad year. So we, the Magoha family, have had our annus mirabilis, but since we believe in God, we thank God for giving us our brother and for the life he lived. So in short celebration, we are celebrating his life, not mourning. Because even if we mourn until all the tears fill the ocean, we shall not bring him back. Who am I to pay tribute to Magoha? And you people have done it. The scholars, the politicians, the ordinary people from Samburu, from Kajiado, they have all spoken well about my brother. So there is no need for me to add anything. If I have to give myself 10 marks, I will only give myself that marks because I stayed with him during his primary education until his secondary education, and I also helped him to bring his beautiful wife, who is now his widow. One thing, you people who do not know Magoha, he has written a book, and that book has a lot. Why don't you buy it and read it? And this goes equally to my siblings. Most of you have not bought that book. You wanted to be given a complimentary like I was given, but you never got it. Instead of buying a whiskey, buy that book and read it. Just before he died, as has been mentioned here by Raphael, we were engaged in preparing the burial of his follower, Professor Richard Alexander Nyabera. We sat, he built for him his home because we had promised. He had gone away without the law procedure, no wokie simba. So he went without establishing a home. So we had to establish one for him. Now George spent a lot of money doing that. But on the week before he died, we sat in my house, relatives only, and we agreed that we should give a contribution, a token contribution, towards bringing the body back, not for the house. And I, as the eldest, I was challenged. I had to move my seat near him because I don't have very good ears. Then we spoke. Luckily, I had some money on my phone. I transferred it to his phone. I told him, now I've set the ball rolling. And then I got other members of the family, and they raised the money which he wanted. And that money was to be raised within 48 hours. That is the last thing that he did publicly with me. We had our lunch, and he went away. That was on a